What's going on, guys? Zephyrnix here. Let me talk about something real quick, man. And I know Tokes and Dogman talked about this, but I'm going to talk about this right quick, right here. Okay, so check this out, right? Now, I'm going to use this guy's example, this Easy 300 2008. Now, this guy was sitting there going back and forth with me. Now, mind you, I was having a conversation with P-Bone, and he wanted to jump in. Now, he goes, how I'm a hypocrite. And I'm like, well, how am I a hypocrite? You go ahead, explain. I'm giving you fair try. So he goes, well, you're a hypocrite because you're attacking, you talk about how, how people make intelligent videos and not attacking, people. Yeah, you're sitting here attacking P-Bone and scolding him. Now, mind you, all I said was a low blow. How is that scolding? And it's funny how P-Bone didn't take it as scolding, but yet he was the only one who took it as scolding. What does that tell you? Well, if the guy who actually took the video and didn't take it as scolding, then obviously he probably wasn't scolding. Not to mention it wasn't even a video. It was just simple text. And then second of all, he was like, well, you attacked Dogman, so now he realized that he was wrong, so he had to find something else. So he was like, well, you attacked Dogman with the blah, blah, and I'm like, no. Basically, I'm sorry. I mean, I gotta say it correctly. He said I was attacking Dogman with the video that I made when I was talking about how much money I made versus what Dogman had to make. And you know what? I was like, okay. Well, here's the thing. I wasn't an attack video either. I was a response video because Dogman was the first one to talk about what he could and could not, what I could not do on the streets. So no, that wasn't an attack video. That's a response video. Keep going. So he did. So he went on about how Dogman was owning me with knowledge. Now, me and Dogman, we cool. But let's face it, the man said 20 plus 0 equals -0. I mean, we cool, but knowledge, not so much. I'm just saying. So basically, he keeps going and going and going and going and going. So basically, Sonya steps in. Now, you guys know Sonya. You might have seen her around the board. She's, pretty new here. And she says this. It's fine to see you guys fighting like a hoe over a man, but I'm going to end it. Basically, she said I was correct. Yes, Dogman started that first. No, he wasn't scolding him and all this. So what does this guy Easy 300 2008 do? He attacks the woman. What the fuck? So you attacking a woman because she doesn't agree with you, huh? Or maybe it's not the fact that she agreed with you. Maybe the fact that it was a woman. Now, I don't like to bring up the whole gender card, but what is it? The fact that she's a woman? Is that what it is? Ooh, is that what it is? Hey, you scared of that badge? What's going on, man? You gay? You gay, huh? You don't like that badge, huh? That badge scare you. And I ain't talking about the vagina bulls, baby. I'm talking about that vagina. You don't like that vagina? You scared of that vagina, man? Hey, you scared of that vagina? You scared? Are you scared? Huh? You be in the bed scared? When you say that, you be in covers, but like, I see vagina. Is that what you do, buddy? You be scared? You scared of vagina? It's okay, man. Okay, first off, fuckers. That's scary, man. You virgin, dog. No, you probably ain't virgin because you get that reach around. You do. You know you do. But anyway, I'm like this. The thing in this video is this. Let me put the keyboard down. And you know why? Because I funny I mentioned the keyboard because the keyboard is what this video is about. These keyboard warriors, these little guys, these little punk bitches out there who believe that they on YouTube now. So they got the protection of the keyboard and the monitor in their mama's computer, not their computer. But their mama's computer, and think they just, they're protected. And yeah, you're protected. I give that. But let me put it this way, buddy. If you like this, if you scared and you trying to hide behind your keyboard, and that's what I see you as. You scared and you trying to hide behind your keyboard, and then you need to you hide behind your monitor. Oh, what's that? Hold on. And then you hide behind your mama's computer. Huh? You hide behind your mama's computer and sitting there like, oh. You know what that makes you? What that tells me is this. If you find the need to be this big talking motherfucker on YouTube, you know what that tells me in real life? Motherfucker, that tells me that you's a punk ass bitch in real life. Real talk. That tells me that you's a bitch in real life. Now, let me explain something to you. There can be people I don't like, and by the way, the people I'm going to name, well, let me rephrase that. There's people out there who don't talk shit, like on those levels, and even though we may go back and forth, you always gotta respect them. You respect them. Corey Toronto makes videos on me all the time. I made a couple of videos on him, but you know what? I still respect the man. You know why? Because he's shown me that he ain't no punk ass bitch. Dark Skyver. I may not agree with some of the things that he say, but you know what? He don't be coming at me out the freaking woodwork like some punk, like a little keyboard warrior. Hell no. So, I may not like the guy in terms of what he says and whatnot, but I definitely do respect the man. Because he don't be coming at me with no keyboard warriorness, essentially showing his punk ass bitchness. Real talk. It's a lot of people out there, who you don't have to worry about that. Michael, you guys see Michael on YouTube thing. He doesn't do. I need to bring up someone who doesn't use who doesn't do videos. Now, Michael comes to my page. He says this junk. He says this stuff. I mean, it's junk. He goes on my page. He says it. But you know what? The man is never rude. You know why? Because he don't have to prove. He don't have to be a strong and powerful man on there. You know why? Because the motherfucker already is. And that's real talk. Because you don't need, if you feel the need to sit there on a keyboard and talk all this shit like you's a big dog, you know what that means? That means you's a bitch in real life. And that's just real talk. Now, I can go on, I can actually jump on the whole thing how you attacked a woman part, but I'm not going to even deal on that. All I'm saying is this. I'm just saying this to the keyboard warriors out there. I'm saying, you think you're making yourself look big out here right now, man. You just making yourself look like a bitch in real life. I mean, it just means that, you know what? This is one of them guys that when I'm walking down the street, is one of them guys who will look at me, get scared, and jump off into the sidewalk, into the street. Saying they jump off the sidewalk into the street. You know why? Because you're a bitch in real life. And that's just real talk. If you, like I said before, and I'll say it again, and I've said what I said it 3 times maybe on this video, and I'll say it again. If you feel the need to sit there on YouTube and sit there and make some big shot thing, make yourself look all big, that means that you's a bitch. You's a bitch. Quick second. Sport that Iron Man, May 7th. Go see it. I'm just saying, I gotta represent my dude, man. Gotta represent my Starks. You know how it is. But anyway, that's just it. That's just it, man. Because these keyboard warriors out there, and the Hood is another one. Hood is another one who sit there. He's a bitch too. Except he's still a keyboard warrior. It's just he's hiding behind his computer, But you don't see too much of him. He's a nobody. But anyway, point is, for those, I want to give a special shout out to every single one of those guys who is man enough out there to be real on YouTube, who don't sit there, who have to sit there and make themselves look bigger on YouTube because they such a bitch in real life, So from now on, I'm sending each and every one of you who watch this video, except for the person I'm talking to, of course, on a special mission. If you guys go out there and you see any keyboard warriors out there, okay, shut them down. Let them know you's a bitch. You's will always be a bitch, okay? Stop being a bitch, and one day you might get some vag, bitch. But in the real time, you always will be a virgin bitch. You ain't got to say that, but say what you want to say. Go ahead. You know why? Because they nothing more than bitches. And you know what you do to a bitch? You fuck them. A bitch is just nothing more, just someone to fuck. That's all it is. I'm just saying. Nah, I'm like that, but I'm just saying, man. Be done with these guys. I'm just saying. Fuck these keyboard warriors out here. Those are one of the many things that make this community bad. All jokes aside. You guys have a good night. Zephyrix out. Fuck a bitch.